Welcome back. We are talking about ways to take care of your eye properly. So someone here is asking, what causes a sty to keep reoccurring in your eye?
Yeah, that's a common question I get. So we have about 28 to 30 oil glands along our eyelid margins, the upper and lower lids. And sometimes oil can get blocked up in there. Maybe we're using like thick, oily creams around our eyes, things like Retin-A you want to be cautious of. Maybe we just have naturally oily skin and have an overproduction of the oil. But what can happen if those oil glands get infected, it can lead to a sty that can be red, tender, painful to touch. So I have patients go, why does this keep happening? Well, it could be those blockage of the oil glands getting infected. So you really want to make sure every day you're cleaning your eyelids, not just around the face, but getting all scrubbing those lids really well, upper and lower lid, to clean any debris off those lashes, clean any products you may have used around the eyes to prevent more blockage in them or an infection from occurring. Hot compresses are also good to use to heat up those glands to help liquefy that oil a little bit more.
Okay. I use over-the-counter eye drops every day for years. Is this harmful?
It depends. Unfortunately, we just had 27 or more eye drops recalled over the counter. So really want to be cautious of what eye drops are in your bathroom countertop right now because they could be recalled for potential contamination of bacteria or fungal infections. So when patients are using eye drops for years, we're going, is it a safe one? Is it a good one? Why are they using it? Is it for proper indication there? And how many times a day? If we have patients using it more than once or twice a day, is there something better or what is the underlying condition that we could potentially fix?
Okay. Can you talk a bit about effect of the computer screen lighting on my eyes? What can I do when my eyes start to become sensitive to the screen light? I think we all can relate to this question.
Oh my goodness, the computer screens are terrible for our eyes. Terrible. They cause dryness of our eyes. We forget to blink. If I can give the best advice, it's when you're looking at your screens, not just a computer, cell phone, iPad, Kindle, every 20 minutes, look away for 20 seconds and blink. And don't go and just look at your cell phone for 20 seconds. Look far away. Let those eye muscles open up, let the eyes relax, and remember to blink, blink, blink because we forget to blink when we're looking at screens, which leads to dryness. And then the lighting, you're exactly right. If we have it too dim, we may be squinting. If we don't have proper correction on our eyes, we may be straining those eye muscles. So you want to have a good backlight on your screen. If your screen's allowed, you can put that blue filter on it. I think that is a good way to relax those eyes. It helps with fatigue at the end of the day as well.
Okay. I am diabetic and I have bags under my eyes. What causes the bags and how can I treat it?
Oh, bags. I wish I could have the magic touch to get rid of those. What it is we have, lymphatic drainage. So if we're laying down flat, what happens? That fluid can build up under our eyes. So I think it's really good to kind of sit your pillow up when you sleep. So you have kind of an angle so that things can drain easier. You can also use, the old wives' tale, the tea bags, putting those on the eyes. I think cold compresses are really good to use. And a good non-heavy oil-based anti-aging cream around the eyes. Things like hyaluronic acid, just to keep that tissue, tighten that collagen and elastin below the tissue there.
Okay. And what can cause floating dots and lines?
Okay. So our eye is filled with jelly. It's called vitreous. We all have this jelly in our eye. And over time, that jelly will shrink up a little bit and little pieces, they slough off and they float around. And you may see little black spots floating around in your vision, almost like little ants or gnats. And you're going, what is that? So those are little floaters that float around in the eye. Eventually, they'll settle down with gravity and dissipate, but then new ones can pop up. So it can be a cycle that sometimes you may notice them and sometimes you don't. Floaters are not harmful to the eyes as long as your retina is not involved. So if you're having flashes of lights with these floaters, or the floaters are new and there's tons of them, you definitely want to see your eye doctor and make sure that there's no retinal hole, tear, or detachment.
All right, well, a lot of great information, Dr. Rubel. Thank you so much. And of course, if you missed this entire conversation, you can find it on our website, WFMYnews2.com.